Hello kids, this is Cascade and I'm going to start a new game here. It's called the Red Lantern. Let me read you a little bio of this game. It actually came out in December of 2021, so it's approaching 2 years old. It's a musher game. So if you know anything about mushing, it's when people get on sleds and have dogs pull them across Alaska. They have a big race every year, and so you're playing as a musher who, along with her team, so you're playing as a female, a team of 5 sled dogs must find their way home. Care for your dogs, discover their stories, and learn how to navigate the unknowns of the Alaska wilderness and prepare for your new life. So it's a little bit of survival. I've played it a little bit of survival. It has a lot of dialogue, so I will not have to be talking, so that might be a good thing for you. And I have to pick out my dogs. That'll probably be the initial episode. And the only problem I found was that I couldn't finish the game. I got almost to the end. You're trying to get to this cabin at the end of the game, and I just couldn't go forward anymore. I was just kind of stuck in an endless loop. And so anyways, we're going to start this. I have to say this about the game. You know, it's pretty simple. But it has some of the best graphics I've ever seen. It kind of reminds me of The Long Dark. Of course, it's a lot different, but the graphics in this game are just amazing. And it's a fun little game. Like I said, I'm not gonna have to be talking very much. And so let's get started with the Red Lantern.
Do you have those moments that just stick out in your mind? Those ones that just stay with you forever? When I was a kid, I was told, you are what you do. So choose wisely. And I tried to choose doctor, but that didn't take. I can still hear him. You know, this just isn't for you. But I knew what they meant. This just isn't you. That's probably not a problem for you, is it, buddy? Chomper, world's best pup and friend. Chaser of squirrels, smeller of city streets, and chewer of literally everything. See, you know exactly who you are. Oh, I wish I could say the same. I probably should have had a backup plan, huh? Guess I haven't exactly made the best decisions lately. Except for adopting you, of course. Without you, I'd be pretty lost. And I sure as hell wouldn't be out on this road in the middle of nowhere, Alaska. But we needed a fresh start, and I've dreamed of dog sledding since I was a kid. Margot made the races sound incredible. And from how you've dragged me up and down the streets of San Francisco, I think you have dog racing dreams too. Well, let's go assemble us a team, huh, Chomper? We need 4 more pups to start training. Oh, hey! We just passed mile marker 32! So, the ad said that just after the mile marker there would be a kennel with a dog sledding veteran we could adopt. Figure we can check out the pup, maybe add some experience to our team. What do you think? And you can't carry the sledding gear on your own, even if you think you can.
So I make different choices here, and I'm going to be going through some dogs to decide if I want to keep them as part of my
Hey, girl.
team or not.
Are you Finn? Quite the collection you've gathered here. Are these all things you found? They said you're pretty good with your nose. You tend to follow that more than anything else. Sometimes that led you to good things. Sometimes it led you to skunks. Your owners got tired of skunks, huh? Well...
So I have a choice to either take Finn as part of my dog sled team or not. Let's see. Yeah, I might need a tracking dog. I think I will take
I
Finn.
don't really know my way out there. We might need some help to find more than just the trail. And while you might not be the best at running, Be great to have some help to know what to do. There's a lot I don't know about the Alaskan bush. It's probably important that I try to recognize that I don't know what I don't know. Okay, Finn. Seems like we could use a smart dog with a nose for the trail on our team. We'd love to have you, Finn. Chomper, I would like to introduce you to Finn. Finn comes to us, well, from the Alaskan bush, just like many of you do, except for you, Chomper. So Finn, you like collecting things, huh? Chomper's the same. Every morning I wake up and he's piled all my shoes in my bed and is using them as a pillow. It's probably not quite the same. Your family said you'd never come back in from walks. You're always yearning to discover more out there. But you had a tendency to not know when you should stop and take a break. You just push and find yourself too tired to get back easily. That sounds like we'll have the right kind of adventures then. We're gonna keep going and rest along the way to, well, wherever. I don't know what's gonna be out there. I know what I've read and what's likely to happen. But if the past few years have taught me anything, it's that I can only plan to be surprised. Jumper, you approve? We're happy to have you, Finn. Oh, you're right. We're nearly at the next stop. Thanks. You mind if I give you a pet? Okay, well, that's pretty good. Maybe we'll get to a pet eventually, but I will accept a cautious sniff. Hey, Chomper, you have to take it slow too, okay? She's not ready for you, your lack of personal boundaries. It's just a few more miles to our next stop. We're looking for 3 more pups to fill out our team and help us get to our new home. Oh, you're not a small fella, are you? They said you were big, but you're gonna make Chomper look like he was mixed with a corgi. You're actually kind of intimidating. Okay, it sounds like you've gotten into a few fights out there in the wilderness, and that you always stuck by your musher's side, but they were afraid you would jump into a fight you couldn't win. But now you've become restless, being stuck back in the kennel, howling at night for the wild you can't get to. Well, we're hopefully going to have a nice training run out to a new home. We'll see plenty of wild things, I'm sure, and I'd like to avoid the fights I can't win, too. I think this could be good. For both of us. All right. What do you think?
You know what? I had Barkley the last playthrough. I didn't have Finn, so I think I'm going to pass on Barkley.
It looks like you've got a pretty good life here. It's great meeting you, Barkley. Just a few more miles to our next stop. We're looking for 3 more pups to fill out our team and help us get to our new home. You look like a force to be reckoned with. Gale, is it? I don't think you'll be needing much motivation. You might need more than a nudge in the right direction, but looks like you'll set your sights on a destination and get there. I'll probably have to make sure you take some time to rest so we can keep this energy up.
I think I can't remember if I passed on Gale last time or not. You know what? See, I need 3 more dogs. I think I'm gonna pass. I don't know if I can manage you. Yeah, I don't know. Gosh, I can't remember if I've had Gale before. I'm gonna pass.
I'm not sure I'm ready for you. One day I hope I am. It's just a few more miles to our next stop. We're looking for 3 more pups to fill out our team and help us get to our new home. We only have 5 stops left. If we like a pup, we should probably adopt him. Noodle, huh? I can see that. I said running alone wasn't enough for you. You were looking for some kind of challenge and a musher who'd listen to you too. Well, I don't really know what I'm doing, so having some help out there might be nice.
You know what? I passed on Noodle last time, so this time I think I'm gonna get the little Noodle.
You just need something to motivate you. Perhaps a new adventure? New family? Just know that I still have to make the calls and try to do what's best for us. Will that work for you?
Welcome to the team, Noodle.
Ready to go meet the rest of the new team? Well, welcome to the van. This is Chomper. He's a city pup, but he's ready to get out there and learn how to become a sled dog. It sounds like you weren't too big a fan of indecision last time you raced. And that I should trust you when I'm not sure what's best. I'm more than willing to defer to you if your instincts are sharp. I trust that you're a smart pup, Noodle, and I need help with more than running. But you can't just lay down in the middle of the trail, okay? We've got a new life to start. And once we're home, I'll build you a nice little den with a perfect nap zone. How's that sound? All right, you're right. Rest up. We've got plenty of running ahead of us. We're starting a new life. You have to be a little bit picky. I want to make sure we have a well-rounded team. So we've got 4 more stops to find our last 2 pups. That should work. Did you move your house here? I don't have any snacks, Bodega. Why didn't I bring snacks? They said he's been eating them at a house and home. Well...
You know what, I'm gonna pass on Bodega. Might need too much food, but I do like the eyes, the 2 different colored eyes, and you see that sometimes in Huskies. So I'm gonna pass on Bodega. Sorry, Bodega.
Take care, Bodega. This team's really coming together. Okay, we have 3 more stops until we reach the trail and 2 pups to adopt. Looks like we're nearly at the next stop. Dear God, your eyes are blue. They're brighter than the sky, Stilton. And you don't seem to miss a thing. You're keeping a constant watch. I bet you know everything that goes on, huh, old boy? You're supposed to be retired, but it sounds like you've been keeping tabs on the pups and leading their training runs.
I like the fact that Stilton is, really aware. That might help us find some stuff on the trail. I didn't have Stilton last time, so I think I'm gonna take Stilton.
I know some pups that would love to have you around. So, meet the team. I think we're a pretty great bunch. You should have fun here. You got like a cold fire in those eyes. People shouldn't give up on you so quickly. But I guess some people get obsessed with crushing the competition and they don't see the value of a well-rounded team. We can't all be speedsters or beasts. Sometimes you need a pup who can let you know when you're steering the team into trouble. Or a moose. I hear moose are more threatening than bears. Is that true? I'm gonna take that growl as a yes. We're out here to become a real dog musher and, hopefully one day win a race or 2. How's that sound?
I think we need to find out what we're made of.
I feel like I lost myself back in the city. I need to know I can accomplish a dream. We're glad to have you, Stilton. I don't know what the ride is going to be like, but we're definitely going to have an adventure. We're getting so close to a complete team. Okay, we've got a few more stops left, and we only need 1 more pup. I know we'll find the right one. Slayer? I'm just gonna come a little closer to get a good look at ya. Never mind, I will stay right here. How does that sound? Looks like you might need some time to get to know me. I get it. Your family did say you're a bit skittish. Are you really afraid of balloons? Yeah, I've got some weird fears too. I mean, they're totally rational. I think it's just good sense to be afraid of manhole covers. You can fall in. Bad stuff could come out. That's clearly the beginning of the end. Okay, well, that's not exactly why I moved out here. But I don't think I have to worry about manhole covers anymore. And it sounds like you're very fast. I suppose knowing when and how to escape when you're afraid of everything is a perfectly fine skill.
So I had Slayer last time. The only time I've done a playthrough, and Slayer actually was my favorite dog. So, you know, I think
I can't say for sure I know what's gonna happen on this trip to the cabin. Sounds like it should be pretty straightforward, but I know nothing is. So we'll just try to follow what we think is right. Well, Slayer, what do you think?
I was kind of wanting to get away from Slayer, so I just want to try to get a different team of dogs and see what happens. So.
Maybe once we're settled, I'll come back for you. Great meeting you, Slayer. We're really building a great team here. All right, our final dog is just up ahead. You wait here. Igloo! Where are you, girl? You know you have a house right there. You don't have to be in the snow. Right. Home is where you make it, huh, Iggy? Or are you just a big old snowball? Big, fluffy, loud.
You know what? I had Iggy last time, and Iggy was my least favorite dog. I can't seem to check on. I don't think you're the best fit. Maybe I'm gonna have to take Iggy. Oh no.
So
I'd rather have
owner
Slayer.
said you're ready for an adventure. You love being out in the wild. But they've grown too old for the risks of what's out there. Well, I think we can make this happen. I've got a new life to start.
It'll be an adventure for all of us. I'd really rather have Slayer over Iggy. Iggy is my least
But
favorite.
everything should be, right? You only get nervous when you're doing something new. Let's awaken those nerves. I can't believe it. We're really about to do this. We've got an incredible team here, and all that's left for us is to head out to our new home. I can't wait to get to know y'all better and let you do what you love most. Run. I can't believe we made it to Alaska, Chomper. Margot said to travel to the end of the road and then hop on the sled and travel a few days more. We'd know her cabin by the red lantern hanging by the door. And she gave us this map. It's, not as helpful as I'd like. But it'll get us there. We just have to pick our path. So, you're gonna have to take the lead. It's a lot of responsibility looking out for a team, but I think you're ready for it. You ready to find our new home? Yeah, me too. All right, let's make sure we have what we need. We've got our team. Finn, Stilton, Iggy, Noodle, and the sled is all ready to go. We've packed the bare essentials to get us started, but we're gonna have to live off the land once we get to our cabin, so we might as well start training for that now too, right? 2 pieces of raw meat. You pups can handle the uncooked raw and cold food. The kind we'll also find on the trail, but I'm gonna have to cook that up if I don't want to freeze my insides. Hypothermia is not something I'm really looking to try. We'll be able to set up camp once we get properly out on the trail. I scrounged up this old gun and a couple of bullets, just in case. So we'll make do with what we have. We can use them to hunt or keep them around in case we need to protect ourselves. It is the wilderness, after all. You know, bears, moose, wolves, skunks. Oh, and most importantly, we've got 1 med pack. I should be able to bandage us up if something happens. Okay, Well, I guess we should start. What do they say again? Mush on.
I think I'm going to try to do a different playthrough this time just to kind of see what happens. I have done this a few times and have died really quick from starvation. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I think it's just a
Now
beautiful,
here we don't
beautiful
say
game.
left and right. We use ha for left and G for right. So let's go. Ha!
Encounters will have risk, but also bring rewards. You won't survive without exploring, but going into encounters costs hunger. Okay. If your hunger meter is empty, you need to eat soon or risk losing your current run. You will starve to death and you will die. I know that because it has happened to me. Oh, here's a caribou up ahead.
Oh, you pups see that? It's a caribou.
I'm gonna hunt it.
Just stay there.
Gotta wait for this little circle to get inside the, inside the sphere, and you'll have a good shot then.
Oh, no.
Oh, I missed it.
Did you really have to run away after I hit you? I could have tried again if you'd stayed here. You know, put you out of your misery, I guess. But
That
here
makes
to
me
finish what I
mad.
started. If I find you again, I plan to.
Makes me mad because I only have 2 bullets left.
I'm back. 2 bullets left, team. I think we're done here. Let's go.
Tab to show resources. So I've got 2 meats, 2 bullets, 1 birch bark for starting fires, and 1 med kit. So I got to keep an eye on the dog stats and also my stats, and you can see my stats are a little bit lower, and there's markers, and at the markers you have to determine if you're going left or right. HA or G. HA is left and G is right. Pull up the map. Okay.
Rabbit's
Oh, there's
supposed
the
to be
rabbit.
a delicacy. What do you think, pups?
I think we should check it out.
Hey, little bunny.
I'm gonna let Chomper have you.
Alright, Chomper, on my call, you get to...
Missed it.
All right,
Oh.
leave it, Chomper. All right, let's go.
This is what you call off to a bad start.
Thanks for holding down the sled, pups. All right, let's mush on.
I am gonna have to set up camp here in a little bit, and you hit C to hit camp. So let's see which way we're gonna
Look in
go
the
here.
road. Where to?
I think I'm gonna go left, HA,
Ha!
and then we're gonna try to set up camp up here. So I'm gonna hit the C
Let's look for a good spot to camp.
because I don't want to starve this early.
Oh, great. A squirrel. Please don't see it, Chomper. I know you love them, but just try to ignore it. He sees it. See, he's just living his life. He seems unperturbed by us, pups. Chomper, you, on the other hand, seem very perturbed. Is this your nemesis? Wait, did it just wink?
Shoot it. He looks tasty. Chomper. I'm gonna let Chomper try to go for him.
Oh. Oh no. Chomper! You downed it in one gulp! Okay, fine.
well, that's
I'm proud of
okay,
you. Let's take that full belly back on the trail.
That helps
Come
with
on.
the dog food. So
Chomper, do you mind not releasing everyone all the time? Let's be safe out there.
oh, I need to camp and eat.
Let's take a break.
Yep, I'm gonna camp.
We
I
set up
need
a
to get
pretty
the fire
good camp.
going.
We've got our meat all strung up to be out of reach of bears, and we can make a fire It'll be nice to cook up some food or warm my bones. And of course, I can check on all of you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fill up my belly first because I just need
Fire would
to
be
eat.
nice.
I don't need to starve. Yeah, I'm
At
gonna
least
start
I'm well
the fire
practiced
with
in
some
fire
birch.
starting.
And now I'm gonna cook some meat. Check out fire pit. Yeah,
I'm ready to cook some food.
Okay, let's cook some food up. I'm gonna cook up another one. We'll be out of food now. Okay, so we're gonna have to get something. We're gonna have to hunt. I'm full. The dogs are doing okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pet my dogs just to let them know.
You're such a snowball, Iggy.
And then I think I'm gonna crash out. Let's see who's over here. Finn. Never had Finn before.
It's okay. You don't have to be the petting type.
Yeah,
barely
never
know
had
me.
Finn.
But
So
I think you'll grow to like me. I already like you. Let's just take it slow and we'll find ways to show we trust one another.
okay. So Finn just kind of stands off to the side there. Who is over here? Noodle.
Hi, Noodle.
Oh, Noodle's a nice dog.
This feeling more exciting to you? Yeah, okay. Let's just get some scratches in. Right. I'm just here to pet you. Understood.
Okay, who do we have up there on the Stilton? Yeah, that's a whole new crew for
You
me.
keeping a lookout for all of us? Yeah, I don't want to distract you too much, but I think it's time for some good old pets. Maybe some of these. And a bit of a scratch here.
Okay, I'll pet my dog here, and then I think I'll take a nap. Pet Chomper.
You seem to really be coming into your own. Though it would be nice if you didn't derail our journey by chasing squirrels.
Okay, so we're gonna take a nap, and I think we'll end the game here. So you go
Maybe
to
time to
sleep.
get some rest. I'm sure my stomach will be grumbling by morning, but the dogs will be energized. Well, shall we go to sleep? All right, everyone feeling better?
Okay, looks like it's evening time now, or nighttime. You have a longer daylight in Alaska. And I think I'm going to end it right here. So it's Cascade signing out for the Red Lantern. And hopefully we can get to the Red Lantern. Let me pull up the map one more time. We're trying to get all the way across the map. And like I said, I got stuck last time. Almost got there, but I just couldn't go forward anymore. So hopefully it gets fixed. So it's Cascade signing out for the Red Lantern. Please hit like and subscribe. And until next time, I hope your day is a great one.